Hello everyone, and welcome to my Duel Today official news channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before we begin, please hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. Fans of Days of Our Lives are currently treated to a daily visual feast on their TV screens. Dick Van Dyke's anticipated Peacock soap opera debut recently took place, and it is every bit as beautiful as we had imagined. Every frame that the 97-year-old great is a part of exudes charisma. He didn't get to duel all by himself either. Similar to how Dick's character was escorted to the hospital by a police officer, the famous actor brought a friend with him to the scenes, and you wouldn't believe how near to home this companion is from. The character played by Dick Van Dyke was taken to the hospital in the most recent Days of Our Lives episode by Jada and another police officer. The patient was also cheekily asked whether Officer Silver may accompany Kayla as she rolled the patient inside. Dick's persona flirted jokingly with that officer the entire time. It was interesting to note that the female officer seemed to enjoy his constant flirtation. It seemed like they had some chemistry together, and it turns out that there is a valid explanation behind it. The person who played the female police officer on Days of Our Lives is Dick Van Dyke's actual wife. Arlene Silver, a cosmetics artist by trade, is 46 years older than her spouse. Arlene and Dick Van Dyke have been together for more than 15 years. The first time the two met was in 2006, and they later got married in February 2012. The couple demonstrates convincingly why age is just a number. Love also doesn't really give a damn about your age. Contrary to popular belief, Dick genuinely enjoys accepting age differences and frequently makes jokes about them. On Oprah's broadcast, he even referred to Arlene as his child bride. "I am now the happiest man in the world thanks to her." The legend previously told the reporters, "Our life together is so good." On camera, seeing him flirt with his wife was actually pretty entertaining. We sincerely hope that as his story on Days of Our Lives develops, we will get to see him and Officer Silver in more moments together. Did you notice the sparks that were flying between them on television as well? In the comments, please. On Days of Our Lives, Theresa Donovan was a really entertaining character to watch. She was always on target with her humor and sarcasm. Fans adored her chemistry with Brady Black in addition to everything else. The Duel fandom was ecstatic to learn that actress Jen Lilly would be returning to the role of Theresa. Spirits were quickly dampened, nevertheless, as further news sources suggested that Jen had lost the aforementioned part to another actress. What then is the underlying story behind it? Find out by reading on. Jen recently spoke up in a conversation with Soaps. She knows about the full circumstances of her comeback and the upcoming recasting of her legendary role on Days of Our Lives. The off-screen death of Victor Kiriakis in a plane tragedy has recently taken center stage on Duel. For his memorial, several familiar faces have made a comeback. As a result, it seemed like a pre-written scene when news reports claimed that Theresa was going back to help Brady in his trying time. The truth, however, differs slightly from what everyone perceived. Jen Lilly was never contacted by the Days of Our Lives producers to bring Theresa back. In fact, the actress contacted Albert Alar, an ex-co-executive producer, personally. She wanted to come back to the soap opera so she could attend Victor Kiriakis, John Aniston, memorial service. But Jen only intended for it to be a very brief stay. Because of her 4 young children and her obligations to the Great American Family Network, she is very busy. She was so startled to learn from her agency that DOL wants her on board for a 12-week period. She and the producers eventually came to an agreement where she would film for the 12 weeks in just 4 weeks. The story now begins to get stranger by the day at this point. Jen mentioned that when she began filming, things began to seem odd. She only ever received 1 script per day. Additionally, she was only given sequences for 1 more day on the second Friday of her shoot. So she questioned Alar about what was happening, given that the sequences she was given did not follow the plot arc they had discussed. And at that moment, she felt a shock. She was told by Alar that a new Theresa would be playing the rest of the plot while they recast her. Bam! Instantaneously, without warning or discussion, Jen was replaced. The Days of Our Lives actress acknowledged in her interview that she was displeased and offended. But she opted for grace over drama and gratefully and dignifiedly accepted the outcome. Jen revealed that she knows the actress who will fill the role during the discussion of the recast. She even provided her with some advice on how to portray the part. Jen didn't mention her by name, though. However, according to certain press reports, Jen Lilly has been replaced with actress Emily O'Brien. It's interesting to note that Emily already portrays Gwen on Days of Our Lives. In reality, she is currently at the forefront of a significant plot involving Dimitri and Leo. It will therefore be fascinating to witness how she changes from Gwen to Theresa. Before leaving, Jen Lilly stated that she is appreciative of the opportunity she has been given with DOL, but feels this entire episode has been handled quite poorly. How do you feel? Do you agree that Emily should replace Theresa? In the comments, please. Days of Our Lives spoilers hint that Victor Kiriakis' friends and family were devastated by the loss of the late John Aniston. Maggie Kiriakis, Victor's widow, will face the greatest challenges, but the rest of the family will also face challenges. Maggie has recently taken over as CEO of Titan Industries, Victor's business. Much to Alex Kiriakis' dismay, she has appointed Chad DeMura Billy Flynn as her second-in-command. Alex, Victor's grandson, and Maggie have undoubtedly had their disagreements. Chad DeMura is a rival of Alex Kiriakis. When Alex failed to close a contract that he was in charge of, Maggie truly let him go from Titan. As a result, Alex joined Brady Black at Basic Black, putting him in direct opposition to Titan. Additionally, it has sustained the conflict between Chad and Alex. Stephanie Johnson is the object of adoration for both men. Initially dating Alex, Stephanie is now seeing Chad after things didn't work out. But Alex still has feelings for her. There is little doubt that Chad and Alex have grown competitive in both their personal and professional lives. It's possible that Maggie Kiriakis will leave Titan Industries. Maggie will probably be in grief for a long time after Victor's passing. That implies that Chad's duties at Titan will probably grow. Alex will undoubtedly be dissatisfied that a member of the Kiriakis family is not in charge of Titan. He is content to be working with Brady at Basic Black, but Victor's passing might cause him to reevaluate his priorities. It's highly feasible that Alex will seek employment at Titan once more in memory of his grandpa. Alex Kiriakis could make a comeback at Titan Industries. Alex might try to go back to Titan in order to eventually get rid of Chad. Maggie might consent to have Alex return in Victor's honor. Even though they both adore Stephanie, the focus will probably shift to Titan Industries and who would be the ideal candidate to lead it moving ahead. As her current boyfriend and her ex battle it out for control of Titan Industries, Stephanie might find herself in the thick of the conflict. Alex would make Victor very happy. How do you feel? Will Maggie stand down as Titan's leader? Will Alex visit Titan again when Victor passes away? Will Stephanie be involved if Chad and Alex restart their conflict? Thanks for watching if you like this video. So please don't forget to subscribe my channel and don't miss any updates.